Students, we're going to learn how to write an effective paragraph using the topic given. Three things I would like to learn in DRE 096, if you're in DRE 096, DRE 097 for my online class, and for my Pittsburgh class, and DRE 098 for my Sanford and Pittsburgh class. So you choose the class that you're in, and there's three things I hope to learn in my DRE class. First thing we need to do is identify the three topics. You guys can find topics to use in the table of contents of your textbook, or you can look at the attachment that is located on Blackboard attached to the instructions. That attachment gives you a list of things that we cover in the specific classes. So let's think about three things or three skills that we would like to improve in. Three areas of weaknesses as it relates to English and/or reading comprehension. Once again, look at the table of contents of your textbook, or you can look at the attachment that is on Blackboard attached to the instructions of writing of this paragraph. I've also given you a list of topics that you guys can possibly use. You may want to improve in your grammar, subject-verb agreement. You don't want to say I is anymore. You want to do correct subject-verb agreement. You may want to improve in your punctuation. You may have problems with periods, commas, question marks, semicolons, hyphens, exclamation points, etc. You will only use one of those. You may want to improve in your spelling. You may want to avoid sentence problems. You will only use one. You may say, I want to improve, or I want to avoid writing sentence fragments. You may want to be able to identify the main idea of a reading selection, or you may want to be able to write an effective main idea in a paragraph or of a paragraph. You may want to be able to identify a topic sentence of a paragraph, or be able to write a topic sentence. Remember, topic sentence is the same thing as the main idea. Excuse me, the topic sentence of a paragraph is the main idea of that paragraph. You may want to be able to write an effective thesis statement, which is the main idea of an essay, or you may want to be able to identify thesis statements. Think about some areas that you personally would like to improve in. Select three. You may want to write an effective opening, or you may want to write an effective closing paragraph. You may want to write better body paragraphs. You may want to write more effectively as a whole. You may want to increase your reading comprehension skills. You may want to understand figurative language or be able to identify figurative languages when reading. You may want to understand how to use MLA style of writing, and this lends more to my DRE 098 students. You may want to understand how to use SQ3R in order to improve your reading comprehension skills. You may want to retain and remember what you have read. You may want to understand and distinguish the difference between fact and opinion. You may want to be able to summarize a passage more effectively, or even paraphrase a passage more effectively. Looking at the table of contents of your textbook, as well as the handout that is attached to the instructions, to the paragraph writing instructions located on Blackboard, will help give you guys a sense of topics that you may want to improve on and topics that you can use for this paragraph. Choose any three. I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to pick three things out of here or from your table of contents that you would like to improve on. I think I'm going to choose how to write better commas, how to improve or increase my reading comprehension, and to become a better speller, to improve in my spelling. So those are three I have chosen. You can choose those three as well. Your paragraph would not look like mine, correct? Once again, how to effectively use commas, how to spell or improve in my spelling, and to increase my reading comprehension skills. So, if you read your instructions indicated that your paragraph needs to have an opening sentence, a topic sentence, as well as a closing sentence. Anytime that you write for me, write a paragraph for me, you must have an opening sentence, a topic sentence, which is your main idea, and supporting sentences, which supports the main idea, and a closing sentence, which wraps everything up. So an opening sentence for this particular writing assignment needs to be 1 to 2 sentences. Your opening sentence needs to provide some background information about you as a student as it relates to the topic. Your opening sentence can be a question. It can be a statement. It can be a combination of a question and a statement. I don't want your opening sentence to be any more than 1 to 2 sentences. Here's an example of some opening sentences that you can use or that you can modify. What is your favorite subject? Are you good in reading and writing? At first, I was upset about having to take a developmental class. I was placed in a developmental English and reading class. So what are you doing here? You're setting the stage. You're introducing the topic so that you can provide the main idea, the overall point about the paragraph. So take a minute or two and come up with or write an opening sentence. It can be a question or a statement. Tell me something about your background in English and reading comprehension. I did well in school, so therefore I don't know why I was placed in developmental English class. I did poorly in school in English class, therefore it's no surprise that I was placed in a developmental class. So take this opportunity to write an opening statement for the paragraph. 1 to 2 sentences, please. So this is the opening sentence that I am going to use for this paragraph. What is your weakest subject? My weakest subject is English, so I was placed in DRE 097. And throughout here, I'm not sure which number I used as I wrote, but I think I used 6, so let's change this to 6. But it doesn't matter because you are going to use the number in which you were placed in. If you were placed in 097, you're going to use 097. If you were placed in 096, you're going to use 096. If you were placed in 098, you will use 098. I was just too lazy to do 3 different videos. Okay. What is your weakest subject? My weakest subject in school was English, or my weakest subject is English. So I was placed in DRE 097. I have set the stage of what I'm going to talk about, right? Next, we're going to create the main idea. Your topic sentence is the same thing as your main idea. The topic sentence is the main idea of a paragraph, okay? So if I say topic sentence, I'm talking about the main idea. Student, is a topic sentence the same thing as a main idea? If you shook your head or said yes, you are correct. Topic sentence is what is the main idea of a paragraph. It's when a sentence in the paragraph states the main idea. The topic sentence that you're going to write for me will be a three-part topic sentence. That's what it's called, a three-part topic sentence, because you have selected 3 skills to improve on. You will name or indicate those 3 skills in the topic sentence. It's called a three-part topic sentence. Okay? Your topic sentence will state the 3 things you hope to learn in your DRE class, whether it's the 96, 97, or 98 class. Excuse me. Here is an example of my topic sentence. The 3 things I hope to learn in DRE 096 is how to use commas, how to increase my reading comprehension, and to become a better speller or to spell correctly. Okay? How to use commas, increase my reading comprehension, and spell correctly. So those are the 3 ideas that I will speak about, elaborate on within my body paragraphs. So let's take out the time to write your topic sentence. You can say, I hope to learn in DRE 097, 096, or 098, and then state your 3 things. Instead of saying improve, we can use the synonym enhance. Sounds more collegiate. In DRE 097, I would like to increase my reading comprehension skills, learn how to identify main ideas, and improve in my overall writing. Take out this time to write a 3-part topic sentence. The 3 things I would like to learn in my DRE 097, in my DRE 098, in my DRE 096 class are and so this is my paragraph so far. I have combined my opening and my topic sentences. What is your weakest subject? My weakest subject is English, so I was placed in DRE 09, and that should be 6. The 3 things I hope to learn in DRE 96 are how to use commas, increase my reading comprehension, and spell correctly. I just noticed that I had a grammar error, so that should be R. Okay. The 3 things I hope to learn in DRE 096 are how to use commas, increase my reading comprehension, and spell correctly. Okay? Feel free to put your opening statement and your topic sentence together. Now it's time to elaborate on that topic sentence by creating or writing my body and my supporting details. Your body paragraphs, which are your supporting details, they must relate to and support the topic sentence. My topic sentence is the 3 things I hope to learn in DRE 096 are how to use commas, increase my reading comprehension, and spell correctly. So my body must touch on those 3 things. Make sure whenever you're writing your body paragraphs or your supporting details that you use transitions for each detail. Use transitions or words like first, second, also, in addition, next. These transitions help with the flow of the paragraph. It helps make the paragraph more cohesive, and it helps unified, and it helps make the paragraph easier to follow. So what you're going to do in your body paragraphs, you're going to state the skill you want to improve in, and then provide your weakness in that area. Okay? For example, notice how I use first. Use those transitions that help with the flow. First of all, I hope to learn how to use commas correctly. That's the skill I want to improve in. I have problems knowing when and where to place commas or them, and that's my weakness. Give me your skill that you want to improve in, and tell your weakness in that area. Secondly, pay attention to how I'm using those transitions to help with the flow of the paragraph. I hope to increase my reading comprehension while in DRE 09-6. That's my skill, increase the reading comprehension. My weakness, I have problems understanding what I have read. Okay, give me your skill, give me your weakness, and don't forget to begin each major detail with the transition. Lastly, I hope to improve my spelling or to improve in my spelling. And so I've stated my skill. Here are my weaknesses. I have problems with spelling simple and complex words. I hope this class will help to increase my vocabulary and spelling skills. This is your body paragraph. I provided the skill that I wanted to use the skill that I wanted to improve in, and I provided a weakness in that area. And don't forget the use of transitions for the body paragraphs. And so here I have put together my opening sentences, my topic sentences, and my body. So my opening sentences are, what is your weakest subject? My weakest subject is English, so I was placed in DRE 09, and you know that should be 6. The 3 things I hope to learn in DRE 09-6 are, it's a prime example of why the revision process is so important. The 3 things I hope to learn in DRE 09-6 are how to use commas, increase my reading comprehension, and spell correctly. My body paragraphs or my supporting paragraphs would explain and elaborate on that. Don't forget to state your skill, learn how to use commas correctly, and then state your weakness. I have a problem with knowing when and where to place them. Okay? Quickly read that paragraph with the opening sentences, the topic sentence, which I'm about to underline, and the body sentences, which elaborates on my topic sentence. This is your topic sentence or your main idea, correct? You should be reading this paragraph while I'm doing such a poor job in underlining your topic sentence. Please note how your body paragraphs relate to and elaborate on the topic sentence. Next, you have your closing sentence, which is the last sentence of the paragraph. What is the closing sentence? It is the last sentence of a paragraph. What does it do? It restates the main idea of your paragraph. How do I write a closing sentence? You write the closing sentence by restating the main idea of the paragraph using different words. So you gave your main idea or your topic sentence in the beginning of the paragraph. Now you need to wrap up your paragraph by restating that main idea in different words, and that will be your closing sentence. So here is my closing sentence. Hopefully, DRE 09-6 will give me the tools to correctly use commas, increase my reading comprehension, and to improve my spelling. Okay, and here's my paragraph fully written with all of the sentences. You see your opening sentences. Note this main idea, the 3 things I hope to learn in DRE 09-6 are how to use commas, increase my reading comprehension, and spell correctly. Notice how it's restated in the closing. Hopefully, DRE 09-6 will give me the tools to correctly use commas, increase my reading comprehension, and improve my spelling. This is one thing I want you to note. Okay. Hopefully, you guys are better prepared to write an effective, cohesive, clear, and complete paragraph. If you have any questions, just send me an email. So it's your turn to write.